good, YouTube? It's Quell here, back with another video. Today, we got another reaction. Some wild shit been going on in the gaming community, man. And I ain't gonna blame the whole gaming community, but I'm gonna blame one of the top dogs for this weird ass shit going on out here, man. So apparently, Dr. Disrespect has got into some shit. Yeah, he got into some shit. He's been accused of some things. I don't know too much about what's going on. I didn't delve too deep into it. I'm like, let me just make a video out of it. Let me get out here and let me see what the fuck is going on and watch it with y'all and react to it live. So I think my man's Penguins. Y'all know who the fuck. Y'all know what the fuck the dude is, man. The white nigga that's mad informed. He funny as hell. So I'm a react to his videos because I don't know what the fuck going on. So I'm gonna let him break everything down to us so we can learn. If you just like me and don't know what the fuck going on, we can learn in real time, bro. And this is gaming community. So if you're not really a part of the gaming community, my nigga, you probably won't understand how crazy this is. Or you might not know who Dr. Disrespect is. He one of the top guys, streaming wise. He was a competitive gamer. He was he raw as hell at the games and shit, and he's one of the biggest streamers in the gaming industry. So, let's see what the fuck is going on out here now.
There are some questions we may never know the answer to. What happens when we die? What came before the Big Bang? Why am I so short? Why did Dr. Disrespect get banned from Twitch at the height of his popularity in 2020?
I never knew that. I never knew he got banned. Damn, and I was watching his videos too. I guess because I wasn't never really on Twitch, so I never paid attention to any of that shit. So it's news to me.
Dr. Disrespect was the face of Twitch, one of the largest streamers on the platform and one of the largest streamers just in general in the world. And out of nowhere in 2020, he received a permanent ban with no elaboration from Twitch's side nor his. Though he has been somewhat vocal about suing Twitch as a result of getting banned, but he's never explained what the ban was for in the first place. So it's always just been this mystery that's plagued the minds of scholars for the last 4 years. A mystery on par with Area 51. And now, last night, there was a new development in this situation. Now, I want to be very clear, these are still allegations here, but a former Twitch employee on a random Friday night just came out and dropped a fucking bombshell claiming that Dr. Disrespect got banned because he was caught sexting a minor using the Twitch Whisper system and trying.
Oh no. My nigga, what you mean you was sexting a minor, bro? Oh, nah, yo. Bro, we're gonna just
trying to meet up with them at TwitchCon. An extremely surprising statement that scared the entire streaming community. Like, first of all, I didn't even know people used the Twitch Whisper system. That in and of itself was a shock.
Fuck that. Why the fuck did y'all call it Twitch Whisper? That sound fraudulent already. That sound a little, a little predator, little predator-ish, bro. That having that titled that, and then now have somebody allegedly texting a minor or sexting a minor on whatever the fuck type shit that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if that's an app. I don't know what the fuck that is, my nigga. That shit sound funny already, bro.
Twitch Whispers is more archaic than AIM and more useless than flavored toilet paper. It hardly functions. It's a joke of a messaging service. But anyway, these are obviously massive allegations against Dr. Disrespect. Now, they didn't provide any evidence or proof of the claims. However, a lot of other parties, like journalists, came forward saying that they had heard similar things from Twitch employees. Like, their trusted sources had told them similar stories about the reason behind Dr. Disrespect's ban. But again, no evidence has been provided publicly for all of this. Right now, it's just a lot of people saying, like, this is what we heard too. Dr. Disrespect did reply to a tweet talking about it a little bit, saying, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract.
What? That's mad vague, bruh. I'm not mad at him responding to that nigga Jake, whoever the fuck Jake is. I'm not mad at him responding to him. But that's not gonna be my first rebuttal to niggas coming outside saying this shit about me. That's not gonna be the first thing I say to niggas coming out and saying these things about me, these wild allegations about me. I don't give a fuck about that paid shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's not. I'm gonna just say y'all lying, bro. Like you lying, bro. You know that's not why. Like you know this, then the third. If niggas is lying, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna leave no room for niggas to be like, nah, bro. Maybe, cause that shit was vague as hell. That shit was mad vague.
Vast majority of people were pretty unsatisfied with that response from the doc because it's a bunch of hooey, like mumbo jumbo legal lawyer
Mad
speak
vague.
that doesn't actually say anything. Like instead of saying he didn't do what the claims are, like he didn't sext a minor, he said no wrongdoing was acknowledged, not that no wrongdoing happened. And then mentions that Twitch paid out the whole contract. Which I think the reason he threw that in there is to try and illustrate that Twitch ended up settling with him and paid out his whole contract, which must mean that he was in the right legally, I think is what he's getting at, but it's so obtuse and still doesn't shut down the claim that has been made against him. So most people were left scratching their head wondering, well, is it true or not? So about an hour ago, he did make a follow-up tweet here saying, listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled, nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday. He definitely provides a little more clarity with this statement. However, I have to wonder what legal obligations have got him like fucking strangled like Homer Simpson around Bart Simpson's neck that are preventing him from just saying he didn't sext a minor if he didn't. He's still kind of talking around it, saying it's been probed and settled, nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, he was paid, instead of just like outright coming out with a fucking iron fist saying, this is baloney, this is a load of horseradish, absolute fish paste. That's not true. Whatever this legal settlement with Twitch was in the Thunderdome here, it's prevented him from being able to talk directly about this claim, it seems, which is so fucking odd. Now, I think it's important I mention just how uncommon it is for Twitch to permanently ban a streamer of any size, period. That's more rare than a total solar eclipse. It just doesn't happen often at all. There was a streamer who went live and she goatsied herself directly at the camera on Twitch, only got a 72-hour ban. A year or two ago, there was a streamer who had full-blown sex on stream and she only got a 72-hour ban. There's so many streamers that also have like 10 or even 12 bans to their name and still get to stream on Twitch without issue. So a permaban doesn't happen often, and it certainly doesn't happen often to the biggest streamer on their platform, and Dr. Disrespect was under a big contract with Twitch at the time of his ban. So for them to permanently ban him at the height of his popularity while he was the face of their platform with a big contract from them, it had to be something big. And the theory I subscribe to, and the most commonly accepted theory for why he was banned, was that it must have been some kind of big contract dispute. This time period was a wacky one, quite quirky for sure. It's when Mixer was still around, God rest its soul. It went out with a sad, pathetic whimper, a little wet fart into the wind, but at the time, it was a juggernaut, and it was scaring Twitch. It had recently bought Ninja off of Twitch to Mixer. It bought Shroud. And there was a little bit of a panic from Twitch, who then started issuing massive contracts to streamers on their platform to keep them there and away from Mixer. So the idea was that maybe Dr. Disrespect was talking with Mixer about a huge contract buyout, and it pissed Twitch off, so they banned him and wiped their ass with that contract, which led to Dr. Disrespect suing them for it, but Twitch in the settlement made sure that he kept his mouth shut about it. That was the main theory most people believed, again, myself included, And now this has come out. And again, there's no evidence to support the claims, but with a handful of
All
other people
alleged.
coming forward saying they heard a similar reason behind his ban, it's got a lot of people believing that it must be accurate. Now, if it is true, it does also make Twitch look pretty bad here, in my opinion, because this is a situation that deals with child safety on their platform, and if the face of their platform was sexting a minor through their Whispers service, I think Twitch has a responsibility to explain what they're going to do going forward to ensure that kind of shit doesn't happen again. Though I guess there could again be some real fucky nonsense in the legal proceedings that followed. I have no clue, really. But in the event that it is true, it still makes it seem like Twitch was covering up for the face of their platform being a predator. And that's not a good look for Twitch. So I guess it's also possible that Twitch wanted to bury this as well to not take some kind of reputational hit in the public eye.
That makes sense.
Especially, I guess, during 2020 when Mixer was around. So I guess that's possible. I do, however, think now that this allegation has come out, whether it's true or false, I think this is going to be the start of the information around the ban coming forward, either from Twitch or Dr. Disrespect here, because this is such a massive allegation. So someone's going to come forward to set the record straight one way or the other.
Okay. So this is basically the end of this video, I'm guessing. He did make another video. This video right here, this current video that we're watching, this came out 5 days ago. I'm a little late to the party. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. This was 5 days ago. Today's date is the 27th. This came out 5 days ago. He did make a video 2 days ago. I guess it's like a part 2 or some new information came out. And let's go to that one. Okay. So this is the second video. It says, Dr. Disrespect, situation just got worse. Excuse me. All right. See what the fuck is going on here, man.
Wow. What a crazy day this has been. So I'm sure pretty much all of you that clicked on this video already know about what's happened with the Dr. Disrespect situation. To catch you up to speed with the briefest previously on Dragon Ball Z recap, Dr. Disrespect was the face of Twitch. In 2020, he was mysteriously banned from the platform and not a peep had ever been uttered about why. This was a secret more guarded than the Krabby Patty formula. I really thought we'd never know the reason that Dr. Disrespect was banned. I thought that'd be taken to the grave. I thought we'd crack faster than light travel before we ever learned what the reason behind it was. But then from out of nowhere on just an average quiet Friday night, a former Twitch employee dropped a bombshell allegation claiming that Dr. Disrespect was banned due to sexting a minor through the Twitch Whispers service. Now, there was never any screenshots or evidence provided to support that claim. However, some other parties came forward saying that they had all heard a similar reason behind the ban. Dr. Disrespect then made a response to that statement, which was less than satisfactory for most people with a functioning frontal lobe because he talked very vaguely about it and didn't actually outright deny the claim at all. So then he made a follow-up statement which aimed to provide a little more clarity, but it was still pretty vague, and both of these seemed to have like a lot of legalese talk to him to try, like, kind of tiptoe around the topic itself. So both of his responses, like the tweets, weren't received overly well. It was like he just kept stepping on a rake like in a cartoon and hitting himself in the face. He wasn't doing himself favors with his statements. But then the credibility of the source of behind this allegation started to be called into question because people did digging through their Twitter and found out they'd actually been dangling this carrot in front of their audience about they know the reason Dr. Disrespect's been banned, and if you buy tickets to their concert, they might reveal it. So then people started
Niggas be doing that sometimes. That's a good way to make money nowadays. Especially if you're not going to be in that field. You know you're not going to be hired by. Because these are old. This is an old fucking Twitch employee. So you don't work there. What do you got to lose at this point? Might as well make some bread off it. I don't respect it, but I understand it. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's hard out here, man. Taxes is high as fuck. Like, that shit is expensive, my nigga. Like, I understand. I don't respect it though. I don't respect that. If you're gonna expose somebody for doing some wild shit, expose them for it so everybody could be aware. Don't hold the information so you can get some money on from it or some shit, so you get some bread from it. but I understand why people do it. I still don't respect it.
And that, and then today, Dr. Disrespect released another statement where he admitted to the claim of talking to a minor through Twitch whispers inappropriately.
Oh, no.
However, he...
Oh, no, it's true. Oh, man. I was really hoping it wasn't true, bro. Because I fuck with Dr. Disrespect. But why are you texting? Well, you got Mad Bread. Wait, isn't that nigga married, bro? My nigga. He got kids and everything. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you married, my nigga, and shorty she ain't doing what she need to do, my nigga, that nigga rich as fuck. He can go get he go pay for some on the side. Why you texting little kids, bro? You got kids. That should be a super no-no for niggas that got kids. I don't even know why I'm saying that, bro. These niggas, all is mad weird niggas, bro. It be a lot of niggas on these games and shit. They be playing the game all day. They be doing that weird shit, my nigga. They be texting kids inappropriately. They be talking to kids on the game and Discords and shit and in the fucking PlayStation parties and the Xbox parties and shit. They be on here all day having best friends with fucking 15-year-olds and shit. Like, come on, that shit weird, my nigga. I can't get down with none of this shit, bro. This shit weird as hell.
He denies that there was any real intent behind the messages, which is a crazy thing to say. Like, if any of you have watched To Catch a Predator, you'll recognize that tactic, that little maneuver right there, because that's something that was pretty frequent on that show. When a predator went down and talked with Chris Hansen, a lot of them said that same thing pretty much. Like, oh, no, I didn't mean any of that. I was actually just teaching them a lesson about talking to strangers and the dangers of it. There was never any real intent behind the things that were said. Like, that's a very weird thing to try and say. So let's just go through his statement first, though. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a statement. Let's cut the bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. Hello, I'd like to make a statement. I didn't mean any of that. I was actually just teaching. You'll recognize that tactic, that little maneuver right there, because that's something that was pretty frequent on that show. When a predator went down and talked with Chris Hansen, a lot of them said that same thing pretty much. Like, oh, no, I didn't mean any of that. I was actually just teaching them a lesson about talking to strangers and the dangers of it. There was never any real intent behind the things that were said. Like, that's a very weird thing to try and say. So let's just go through his statement first, though. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a statement. Let's cut the bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community, as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. For those that don't know, I forgot to mention this in my lore exposition on this. His company that he founded, Midnight Society Game Studio, which had been working on a game with him for a long time, announced yesterday that they were going to be terminating him after they conducted an investigation, and after they assumed his innocence, found something through their investigation that made them uncomfortable keeping him around, so they let him go. So that's why he's mentioning them here. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families. I'd never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Now, before getting into the rest of this, I do want to mention, Midnight Society themselves said that he was terminated. Here he's saying that he stepped down like it was a mutual decision. I don't know if this is like a you can't fire me, I quit type of situation, you know, turn in the badge and the gun and go your separate way as a lone wolf, or what. Like, there's just a bit of a discrepancy whether he was terminated by Midnight Society or if he himself and them left on good terms where he agreed to step down. Ultimately, the point is he's no longer associated with that studio anymore after they conducted their own investigation into the subject. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Bro, he's cooked, bro. Bro, he's cooked, my nigga. Bro, y'all mans is cooked, bro. They ain't my mans no more, bro. That's y'all mans, bro. Y'all mans is cooked, my nigga. Y'all mans is cooked. Shit, this shit make me sick. These niggas is weird, bro. These niggas be having all the influence. They be raw as hell on the game. They be making mad bread and shit. And then they be on that weird shit, my nigga. Fuck wrong with niggas? What makes you want to text a fucking child or a minor, bro? A fucking minor. To the point that you have to say, were there real intentions behind these text messages? No. That's nasty as hell, bro. It ain't no coming back for that shit, bro. Ain't no coming back from that.
Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed, I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, the doc actually edited this statement twice. So initially, he posted it with the word minor in it, saying, were there messages with an individual minor? The answer is yes. But then shortly after he published it, he edited the word minor out of it. So he removed that. He redacted it like a fucking CIA document, trying to bury it, just snapping it out of existence. So then it read, were there messages with an individual? The answer is yes. But people were quick to notice the edit, and you can actually check edit history on Twitter, which I didn't know you can do, but you could clearly see that the original no longer matched the current one because he took the word minor out. So when people caught him red-handed, he just edited it one more time to put the word minor back into it. Now, there is a lot to say about just that small chunk right there, but I'm going to finish reading the statement first before we really dive into the weeds of it. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not...
Bro, fuck that, nigga. I don't want to hear no that's on me, my nigga. You got a wife and kids, my nigga. 30-something years old. I don't know how old this nigga is, honestly. I'm gonna keep it being. I don't know how old this nigga is. But a grown-ass man with a family, my nigga. I don't want to hear no that's on me, bro. Like, it's not you fucking up a play in a sport. Like, yo, that's on me. That's not you playing a game and you fuck up on the game and you saying that's on me. Nigga, this is you texting a fucking minor enough that you have, and you said it sometimes leaned into inappropriate. My nigga, you have a wife and kids, my nigga. Why is that even a thing? If you horny, nigga, go fuck your wife. And if you don't want to fuck your wife, go pay for something, nigga. You got all the bread to do it. I don't know what's wrong with y'all weird ass niggas, yo. Y'all niggas be looking at kids and attracted to kids and shit, nigga. Y'all niggas is weird as fuck, my nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all niggas is real life weirdos, bro. And like I said before, I used to fuck with Dr. Disrespect, bro. Like that nigga was raw as hell on the game. He still is. But that shit dead, bro. That shit dead, my nigga. Nobody want to hear no fucking that's on me, my nigga. Where the side?
Not perfect, and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me knows where I stand on these things with those type of people. Fuck that.
What? Nigga, if they knew you, they'll knew that you would be on that type time, nigga. What you mean where you stand on that? They know why I stand on that. They don't know. They know what you say, but that don't mean that's how you really feel. So they don't really know. You know what I mean? And this nigga weird as side, bro. This whole shit is just weird, bro. This nigga's weird ass nigga, bro.
That's a different level of disgust that I hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020.
Bro, I hate when niggas say that shit. This whole, I don't even know if this not even an apology, my nigga. But this whole shit is annoying as fuck. Don't be labeled me the worst of the worst. What you mean don't label you the worst of the worst? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about the other worst, nigga. I'm talking about you. My nigga, this is wild. Niggas always try to bring some other shit in. Bro, don't call me this. Don't make it seem like I'm the worst person ever. What the fuck you think we supposed to do, my nigga? You doing some wild shit. You right now. This is right now. Nigga, this is wild. Or at least this is coming out right now. My nigga, hell nah, bro. Bro, he's cooked, bro.
To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always shown me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. Trust me when I say this. To all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real-life experience, I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. I'm not going anywhere. Actual Wolf of Wall Street energy. I'm not fucking leaving. And I'm not the same guy that made this statement all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right.
It's over, gang. It's over. I'm not supporting that shit, bro. I don't know what he gonna do. Obviously, he's still gonna be able to do his numbers and shit. He still got YouTube. If he banned on Twitch, he still got YouTube and there's other streaming platforms that he can go to, end up being the powerhouse on. He can go to Kick. He can go to. It's mad streaming platforms that he can go to. But I don't know. I think he was streaming on YouTube still, so he's still going to dominate on there. He's just going to hear bro. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas that be messing with these kids, bro. Everybody getting exposed this year, bro. 2024 is all these pedophile niggas or these predator niggas getting exposed, bro. Niggas know what the fuck going on, bro. This shit over with, bro. All that little shit niggas running around on that weird shit and everything, texting kids and shit, pulling up on kids, trying to meet up with kids, bro. Niggas out here really getting, bro. I ain't even gonna say that because it's YouTube. I ain't gonna. But if you from where I'm from, you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean. But this shit is some bullshit, bro.
He tries to close this statement with a really hard, cheesy 80s action movie one-liner. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. You're lucky you didn't blow the welds off the intake. I'm not leaving. It's really kind of ridiculous to put that there with accusations like this. These are super serious. Like, this isn't something people take lightly at all. In his own statement, he has openly admitted to messaging a minor and had conversations that were inappropriate, or as he said, leaned into being inappropriate. Now, what's not clear and what a lot of people are coping with is that maybe Dr. Disrespect didn't know the age of the person he was communicating with, but I truly feel if that was the case, Dr. Disrespect would have mentioned that, saying that he had those communications with this person that he believed was of age but turned out to be a minor. I think if that was the reality of that situation, if he truly communicated with someone that he thought was of age but turned out to be a minor, I think he would have mentioned that in this statement, but he didn't. He didn't say that he was under the impression he was communicating with an adult. He just says that he had conversations with an individual minor. He doesn't say anything like, oh, they were actually one day away from being 18, or I really thought they were, in their 20s, or anything like that. And I think if that was what happened, it would have been mentioned here. I really do. But
and
there's
that would
no
have made it
mention of
different.
that.
That would have made the whole
So
situation
it's hard to give that benefit of the doubt that he didn't know, because I think he would have mentioned if that was the case. I also think it's pretty telling that some of the closest people to Dr. Disrespect are coming forward saying how unacceptable it was and distancing themselves from him, because if he didn't know that he was communicating with a minor, he probably would have told them at the very least, but they're not saying that either. So here's Robert Bowling, one of his business partners here, saying, if you inappropriately message a minor, I cannot work with you, period. I promised to only act on facts, and I did. So I just really don't think there's a whole lot of wiggle room about Doc not knowing that he was communicating with a minor. Like, I feel like there's been plenty of opportunities now for that information to have come out from somewhere, but nobody is saying that other than people theorizing and hoping that maybe that's the case. But Doc himself has never said that that was a possibility. He'd never even hinted that he didn't know the person's age, and the people closest to him aren't saying that either. So I really think that it's likely that he did know that, and he still had these conversations that lean to being inappropriate with someone he knew to be a minor, which is fucking disgusting. Now, there are people still defending this, saying, well, he didn't go to jail for it, so what's the big deal? Can't wait for the next stream, Doc. Firm handshakes. Like, there's people that are just dismissing this as not a big deal, which is insanity. I think that is pure lunacy. I can't fucking believe some of what I'm reading here from people that are just...
All right, well, it's the internet. Everybody is on the internet. You can't... This shit make me sick to my stomach, bro. But it's weird niggas and wild niggas everywhere, bro. We got the same niggas that don't fuck with none of that shit at all, and will get violent with people if they see them in person and you know that they on that shit. And then you have the people that condone that shit, or, oh, he didn't go to jail, so what? What's the big deal? Bro, my nigga, that shit is wild, my nigga. That shit is wild. All that shit is wild. And some people don't care because it's not them. So, and like I said, they idolize some of these people, bro. These Dr. Disrespect been around for years, bro. For years, like decades. So they idolize some of these people as being like, they idolize Dr. Disrespect and some of these other guys that be doing the same shit, and then if they don't get locked up, oh, it don't matter because they didn't get locked up. It's nothing. It was nothing. So, but not knowing that you're not gonna get locked up for shit like this. This shit right here, you're not gonna get locked up for it unless somebody called the cops and shit like that. But this was taken through businesses and everything. That's why it didn't go that far, and they didn't release anything, like any proof. They still didn't release any proof. He admitted that this happened. So we know that it's true 100%. We don't know that it was sexting, like he was sending nude pictures and shit like that. He didn't say anything to that, or he didn't agree to any of that happened. But he did say that he was texting a minor, bro. And like I said, I was a fan of him as a streamer and as a gamer and shit like that. Definitely can't support that shit no more.
Writing this off is not a big deal because it's a streamer they like. An adult communicating inappropriately with a minor is bad. Full stop. It's inexcusable. No matter how you spin it, that is a horrible thing. Now, he may not have met up with the minor in question. However, was that his decision? Was he the one that decided not to meet up with him? Because with the information that's been come out, now, again, keep in mind, we don't have access to the chat log, like the conversations that took place, but from all the sources that have come out from, like, Bloomberg and all of that, it sounds like the conversation they had did talk about meeting up at TwitchCon. So, that right there shows pretty real intent to meet up with this person.
My God, that's
and who
nasty as
knows,
fuck.
maybe it was the minor that ultimately got uncomfortable with this whole thing and called it off, not the doc. We don't know for sure. The only thing we do know for sure with what the doc just confirmed is that he was talking inappropriately with a minor, which is a terrible, terrible thing. And even his closest friends are saying they can't defend it. It's inexcusable. And they're right. It is inexcusable. But there are still people trying to defend it, as pathetic as that is. And Dr. Disrespect claims that he's going to come back at some point. And I have no doubt when he does, he's still going to have a massive audience. I can already tell, based on the amount of people jumping through hoops trying to find ways of justifying this and spinning it in ways where he doesn't look evil. Which is impossible, but they're doing their best. So I know when he comes back, he will probably have tons of viewers and tons of donations out the fucking wazoo, saying things like, keep your head up, Doc, don't let cancel culture get you down. It's just a fucking cancel culture mob that came after you. You're a victim of that mob, that's it. Which is just so unhinged. He has openly admitted, in his own words, to inappropriately talking to a minor. It's just...
All right. I'm gonna end the video there, bro. Doc got a weird case. Why is he around? I'm gonna end it right there, bro. I'm in it right there. This make me sick to my stomach, my nigga. Y'all niggas, I know it's like I said, it's gonna be mad niggas still supporting him and shit. Like, he's a big ass streamer, and like so, and niggas idolize him, so he's gonna do the numbers, all of that shit. But allegedly, he might be a PDF, bro. But I think he's cooked. Hey yo, what you doing, yo? Why ain't subscribed yet? What's wrong with you? Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if I go to your body.